What's up, YouTube? Happy Thursday, CHF here, bringing you an episode of Coaching Handheld Football. And before we kick this one off, a couple thank yous are in order. First off, if you take a look there at the Coach Squad, we are ranked number 201, and that is entirely possible due to a member of my community here, Joe B. He had a league that he was just using with his 4 accounts to grind the LVL Brady. Now that he was done with it, he didn't really want the league anymore. So in order to help us get more competitive matches, he went ahead and just gave it to us. We brought the whole squad over here. So thank you for that. That is going to be a huge help for getting more competitive matches and allowing me to train these guys a little bit better and a little bit easier. Second, I want to give a huge thank you to Haku, the commissioner of Nightmare on Edelman Street, or TSL, Terror Squad Legion. You can follow him on Instagram at Terror Squad Legion, but he is just an awesome guy. He helps the community there on Instagram. And when I said I was looking for a top league to play my guys here so I could give them some real coaching, even though he has absolutely nothing to gain from it, being that he's a, top 50 or top 60 league, he went ahead and agreed to match us. We got that set up, guys. So we're going to kick it off here. As part of that, myself and Ty Bronze, who are kind of the co-commissioners here, are sitting on the bench. So it is really just the recruits that are going to be going. They wanted a top challenge, and they got it. I'm going to be helping coach through and whatnot. But since I'm not in the LVL today, had to do a little bit of a change of format. So as you guys have seen, I've been doing a lot of bunch spacing, and some guys have been hitting me up in the comments saying that they have been having some problems with it. So what I am going to do is a straight bunch spacing tutorial today. I've set up 10 matches on All-Pro head-to-head to simulate LVL. I've already driven down the field, scored the touchdown, saved and exited. So we're going to go 10 matches, rapid-fire bunch spacing. So here we go. This is actually counter formation. We have dime man coverage. If it's countered, we're going to immediately scramble and loop around to the left. It is countered, so we immediately back up, scramble, loop around, and break the 25% counter. That's why this play is viable in addition to toss, because it can break the counter. Any play action play you don't want to use on a 2-point conversion, because if it's countered, you're done. You get nothing. This play and toss are 2 plays that can break the counter, and that's why they're the only viable choices. So here we go. Same formation, potentially countered. In this case, it is not countered. So we set our blocks by taking a step forward, then loop around, take it in for the touchdown. Or I'm sorry, the 2-point conversion. So far we've seen dime man countered, dime man uncountered, and we're going to go ahead and just keep going down the list and see all the formations that we can pull out here with these 10 and just see repetition. So here we go. We've got another dime man potentially countered. It is not countered. So we've got our blocks. We loop around and we are 3 for 3 with bunch spacing. 1 countered, 2 uncountered. So we'll keep going down this list, guys. I want to get you guys a bunch of formations and show you really how effective this play is and how to run it in all of the different choices, because you run it a little bit differently based on these options. Once again, we get dime man potentially countered, but it is not countered. We get around the edge and we are in. So 1 countered, 3 uncountered, 4 for 4 on 2-point conversions with bunch spacing. Next here, guys, 98 defense, definitely higher than my 88 offense. So it's a -10. His team is definitely solid. Here we go. We have nickel coverage. On this one, you just hold up on the stick, immediately snap it, and then tap the scramble button as soon as you can. So you're just going to go right up the middle. And that is how you can get that one in. So here we are, guys. And on that note, looks like the game is going to lag a little bit. So we'll just kind of talk through there. So we're halfway through it. 5 for 5, 1 countered, 4 uncountered. And we're going to do 5 more. So we're halfway through and we're perfect on the day. But guys, this is something that's there. And this is why I say, if you're not comfortable with this play, do not use it in LVL. Practice it. Go to All-Pro head-to-head and practice this play. Get comfortable beating both the counter and the non-countered before you bring it to LVL. So we got through the lag. We're up against a 94 defense this time. And we're going to go ahead and use bunch spacing once again. We've got dime man, potentially countered since it's counter formation. It's countered. we back up, we scramble, we loop around, and we are 6 for 6, 2 countered, 4 uncountered. And we've got 4 more to go. We'll see how well we can do here. And then what I'll do is I'll show you my team. I've spent some of my coins upgrading some key positions, so I will show you kind of what I've done recently and talk about why I've done it. So here we've got the nickel formation again, so we're going to hold up on the stick, snap it, and immediately scramble right in. So there we go. We are now 7 for 7, 2 counters, 5 uncountered, and we are still perfect on the day, going up against an 87 defense this time with my 88 offense. And we are going to go once again bunch spacing. It is once again this nickel formation, so we hold up on the stick, we snap it, we scramble, and we are in perfect 8 for 8, 2 countered, 6 uncountered. I think you guys are getting the point and seeing how effective this play can be and why I say that it is the only viable alternative to lip toss, because both of them can break counters and both of them are very effective. Here we've got counter formation again. It's countered. We snap it, loop around, and there we are, guys. 9 for 9, 3 countered, 6 uncountered, with 1 to go. So it's a 93 defense here. We're going to kick this sucker off and see what we can do. See if we can go perfect 10 for 10 on the day. So we go with bunch spacing. We've got a 4-3 base. This one is not countered. We set our blocks. We loop around just like the dime man formation that is not countered. And there it is, guys. 3 countered, 7 uncountered, 10 for 10, 100% success rate. Granted, I think the actual conversion rate is somewhere in the 80 to 90% range, depending on how well you use it. If you're really skilled with it, I do think it's absolutely reasonable that you will convert 90% of your 2-point conversions with this play, which is why kicking extra points is not worth doing. Because if you've got a 90% chance of getting 2 points or a 100% chance of getting 1 point, in the long run, you're going to do better going for 2. So here are the 2 big upgrades. First, I bought a bunch of silvers, threw it into Leonard Fournette, got him up to 99 speed. And then on defense, my big work was on Cam Jordan. So we are going to pull him up, stop there. And as you can see, I got him all the way up to 97. This was pretty expensive to do. Thankfully, I picked up a bunch of silvers really cheap. It took a long time, I'm not going to lie, but it's by far the most efficient way to do it. And we've got him up to 99 speed. And the reason I wanted to hit the speed cap with my running back is, of course, as you've seen on the channel lately, I've been doing a lot more running. And, speed doesn't hurt to at least get it up to the cap. And specifically, I wanted my defensive line to be as fast as possible, because that's the best way to stop bunch spacing, is to have a really fast defensive line. That's really your only chance of beating the counter, is if your defensive line is so fast that they blow past the blocks, in which case you can get them in kind of this scramble mode where they just have to hope and pray. But that's Cam Jordan. He is now officially my most expensive player. But when he came out, I talked about him in my Team of the Week guide. I think he's awesome. And as you can see there, with 99 speed, 96 acceleration, 93 block shedding, he's just a great option at defensive end. And he's now at the speed cap. But if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. What you can count on is daily strategy content from a top player. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. If any of TSL is watching, good luck in the match today, guys. I hope we can give you guys a good fight. Thank you so much for the opportunity to even play you guys, to organize it this way. When you guys have nothing to gain from it, it just says a lot about your commissioner and your league, and how much you care about the community and respect what I'm doing and trying to coach some guys to help, bring up more talent. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.